2 days after our date after school. My great teacher Suzu is giving me a cooking course in our kitchen at home.
包丁を持つ手はね、こんな感じ。全部の指でぎゅーっと握るんじゃなくて、親指で包丁の側面を押さえて、そうそう、人差し指を包丁の背中に添えてあげる感じで持つと手が疲れないんだよ。
Like this?
上手上手。
Man, I don't even know how to hold a knife. Sorry for being so pathetic, Suzu.
大丈夫だよ。包丁の使い方はいろいろ応用が効くし、覚えておいて損はないから、一緒に頑張ろう。
Thanks. I'm honestly a bit worried about how things are gonna turn out, but fortunately, Suzu is the one doing the actual cooking. What kind of other benefits were you talking about anyway?
野外活動とか。
Oh, like camping?
そうそう、無人島開拓。
That sounds like full-on wilderness survival to me. We make idle talk as she helps me learn how to cook. Well, I say cooking, but it's mainly just chopping vegetables, since that's all I'm gonna be doing at the festival.
ちょっと食材の大きさのばらつきが気になるかも。
このまま調理したら火の通りがまちまちになってしまうな。
大きいものは半生に、小さいものは焼けすぎて焦げ焦げに。料理とは切り方一つで大きく変わるものなのですね。失敗はセコンのマザーというでこちゃる。失敗を積み重ねることが大事でこちゃるよ、先輩。
ガチャバクシ
ー。焼きそばまだ。お腹すいた。あかね先輩、その食べてる駄菓子は。
Why is everyone at our house?
今さら？
Yes, I did. Suzu and I came straight home today, like we didn't even take a peek in the clubroom.
いや、お兄ちゃんがすずに料理を習ってる話をしたら、みんな心配しちゃってさ。
明日宗介の指が2、3本なくなってるかもしれないと思うと不安で。
Man, stop exaggerating. I'll be fine.
いや、そういう油断が事故を招くんだぞ。
注意1秒怪我一生とも言うしな。
なので、宗介くんに何かあった時のためにみんなで待機しておこうということになりました。
Guys, the gang all came here and squished together in our cramped living room just out of concern for me. Man, that just warms my heart. I'm actually touched.
清潔なタオルをたくさん用意したぞ。
止血道具。カリミツ。
110番通報の準備は任せろ。
Hold up, you're already assuming I'm gonna cut a finger off? Like, they're all so prepared. They literally came here expecting the worst case scenario.
お兄ちゃんならやりかねないなと思って。
Wow, I'm not that much of an idiot. I can do this.
兄さん、包丁振り回したら危ないでしょ。
Whoa, sorry. I got carried away, which results in Suzu yelling at me.
みんな、兄さんを心配してくれるのはありがたいですけど、それよりお願いしたいことがあるんです。お願いとは何でこちゃうか？今説明するからちょっと待ってね。
With that, she scurries out of the kitchen. When she returns, she's holding several photocopied sheets of paper.
当日のタイムスケジュールと役割表を作ったので、みんなで誰がどの役割を担当するか相談してほしいの。はい、これ全員分あるから。すず、こんなのいつ作ったの？昨日兄さんと店長さんのところに詳しい話を聞きに行ったでしょ。帰ってから兄さんと2人で作ったの。
ナナルは一緒に話を聞きに行かなかったのか？
うん、お兄ちゃんたちが話を聞きに行ってる間に母さんにみっちり浴衣の着付けを教えてもらってたからね。
She puffs out her chest with a harumph.
もうなんていうか、免許開電一歩手前ぐらいに上達したから、当日の着付けは任せて。不安です。
不安だ。
なんでそんなに不安があるかな。大丈夫だって。多分その根拠のない自信が不安を煽るんじゃないかな。大丈夫、私のゴーストがいけるいける、やれるやれる、どうしてそこで諦めるんだってささやいてるから。
それはゴーストじゃない、シューだ。
What's a shear?
ささやくというか、ある種の暗示か催眠じゃないですか、それって。
Suzu looks like she really wants to say something. I imagine her anxiety is conflicting with her desire to believe in Nanaru. I look at Suzu, deliberate for a moment, and then... If it's too much, Suzu can take over. I whisper out in the faintest of voices. Nanaru is really fired up about this, so we can at least let her try.
とりあえずみんなはこれを見ながら自分の役割を確認してください。その間に私と兄さんは料理の練習をしてますので。はい、リコちゃん。働き詰めはトータルで効率を落とすことになりますから、適度な休憩が大切ですね。
問題はどういうタイミングで交代するかだな。
売り子兼呼び込み役が私と真帆先輩とキス先輩で、焼けた焼きそばをパックに詰めるのが部長と茜先輩とか。
Nanaru takes the role of leader and facilitates the discussion on everyone's plans. We'd already handed out vaguish role assignments before, so it seems to be quick work matching those up to what Suzu put on the sheet. I spare glances over at their excited chatting as Suzu continues to teach me how to chop vegetables. Well, looks like we'll be fine the day off as long as nothing unexpected pops up.
きっと大丈夫だよ。それより兄さん、手元をちゃんと見て。
Oops, sorry.
謝らないで。でも私のお手伝いをして兄さんが怪我をしたら悲しいから気をつけてね。
Sorry, I'll pay more attention from now on. The chopping sound of the knife hits the kitchen as we overhear our friends chatting behind us. So, what are we gonna do with all these chopped veggies? I've been chopping and chopping for a while now, my mind on autopilot, but we've built up quite the mountain of them.
大丈夫。半分は圧力鍋で煮込んでポトフにするから、野菜の甘みが出て美味しいよ。
Okay, so what about the other half?
もう半分は焼きそば作ろうと思って。
She glances over at the members of the B team and smiles.
私も練習して当日はもっと美味しい焼きそばをみんなに食べてもらいたいから。
Gotcha.
一緒に頑張ろうね、兄さん。
Yeah. My little sister may not have been all in on this before, but now I can tell that she's really determined to make this a success. And it's my duty as her brother to help her see that desire through. Gotta focus on this cooking course with all I've got.
兄さん、キャベツつながってるよ。
Sorry. Right. The big day is finally upon us. Suzu, the cabbage done steaming. My house? Why my house?
鉄板の空きスペースに。
I place the cabbage on the fiery hot grill, which Suzu then mixes in with the other vegetables as she drops the loosened noodles.
ソース。
Here! The sauce crackles as it hits the grill and its mouth-watering scent spreads throughout the air.
あがり。はい、リコちゃん。
Kara carefully moves the hot yakisoba into a to-go box.
おいしくなれ。
After saying the magic words, she finishes it off with a sprinkle of green lather and beni shoga.
お待たせいたしました。焼きそば2つで1000円です。ちょうどお預かりいたしますね。ありがとうございます。こちらお品物でございます。お次の方どうぞ。
Kisu-senpai is taking orders and handing out food fast and efficiently, keeping the line moving at a good pace. And somehow she manages to never drop her warm, welcoming smile.
あかね殿、キャベツが足りないでこちゃる。早く持ってくるでこちゃる。人使いが荒い。
先に個数をお伺いさせていただきますね。3つですね。ありがとうございます。
はいはい、海の家、俺の家の列はこっちです。
最後尾はこちらである。待ち時間は5分程度と考えていただきたい。
It's been approximately 2 hours since we first opened up. And there's now a considerable line forming for our B Team Ran Yakisoba stand. Festival goer A. Yo, is this that booth where they got the chicks in yukatas making the yakisoba? I hear it's killer good, man. Yeah, let's go here. All the other food stands are just old as dudes in their 60s cooking. Oh my gosh, that yakisoba looks delish. Boy, I'd love to try some. Festivals draw in big crowds, so we have about double the amount of customers we usually had at the beachside cabana. We also have a lot of younger age customers checking us out, which I'd probably attribute to that magazine article from before. Either way, Suzu and I are working without a break. Phew, here Suzu, have yourself some water.
ありがとう兄さん。
As soon as we have our hands free for a moment, I hand Suzu a water bottle and watch her glug it down. She's not only in that movement-restricting yukata, but also worked for hours straight over a blazing hot grill, and despite that, she kept up appearances the whole time. Makes sense she was parched.
お店開ける前にいっぱい作り置きしたのにすぐなくなっちゃったね。
Well, that's just cause your yakisoba is great even when it's cooled down, though it's best piping hot.
でもこの調子だと準備してた食材早めになくなっちゃいそうだね。
Yeah. Though I feel bad about leaving post, we desperately need a break, and that's when I see... Holy camoli! That is one heck of a line, kiddos. Oh, it's the manager. Hi there.
お疲れ様です。海の家はどうですか？
Oh, it is packed like I've never seen before. Nothing compared to the stand though. You kids are doing a dang good job, I'll tell you that. The manager happily gazes over the line that's formed. Supposedly, the beach cabana is a popular place for people to watch the yearly fireworks at, so they get a good boom in business on this day. Still though, that doesn't seem to compare to the mountain of customers we have at the site of the fireworks show itself. Sorry, but we're about to run out of ingredients. Already? Goodness me, I was sure I gave you guys more than enough. At this rate, we are gonna be sold out before the fireworks even begin. Ain't that incredible? Haha, really is. Well, anywho, I was gonna ask if any of you kiddos wanted to come help me out at the restaurant, but you all seem to have your hands tied here. I better be getting back to the store now. Keep up the good work. Toodaloo! The manager leaves, grinning from ear to ear.
よし、兄さん、そろそろ再開しようか。
Yep. Honestly, I'd like a few more minutes to relax, but the line of customers seems never ending. Just as I take a deep breath and get ready to head back,
ヤッホ
おお、頑張ってるな。
ー。お父さん、
Mom, you actually came?
来るって約束したでしょ。それよりあの部長さんが持ってる大きな看板みたいなの、あれすごいわね。
みんなが作ってくれたの。
While Suzu and I had been practicing our cooking, everyone else got to work on making that huge as fuck end of line sign. Customers are flocking to it like birds, so it's definitely paying off. We are managing a good, consistent line without having to go hawk customers eyeing other booths.
調子はどうだ？
Yeah, pretty much. All thanks to that sign.
あら、宗介くんのご両親ではありませんか。ご注文の焼きそば2つです。
ありがとう。あ、おいしそう。帰るまで待ちきれないわ。
すず。いや、いい笑顔になったな。
みんなのおかげだよ。私、ナナルやママ、B犬のみんなに会えて、兄さんと再会できて、今すっごく幸せだよ。
そうか。
ちょっと父さん母さん、今すずは超売れっ子料理人でお客さんがいっぱい待ってるんだから、無駄な時間使わせないでよ。
おっと、悪い悪い。
お風呂沸かして待ってるから頑張ってね。
Boxes in hand, my parents disappear into the throng of people. I don't think I was imagining how closely pressed together they seemed to be while walking.
もうお母さんも父さんも忙しいのに。
Oh, come on, let him take a break. How are things going on your end?
大行列だよ。お客さんに今から並ぶと結構待ちますよって言っても、お客さんそれでもいいって言ってるし、噂が噂を呼び、さらにまた噂がって感じ。
そっか。じゃあもっと頑張らないとね。
私たちが食べる分ちゃんと取っといてよね。
Don't worry, we got you covered. Alrighty then, time to roll up our sleeves and get back to work. A bit later.
ありがとうございました。
Maho hands the last box of yakisoba over to a customer.
よーし、これにて。
完売だ。
やったでごじゃる。
死ぬ。
皆さんお疲れ様です。やったー。
One final person comes over to us after we finish our long, tiring shifts. What a day! Here, drink this, kids. You deserve them. It's the manager supplying us with ice-cold beverages. Thank you.
もう無理。死ぬ。しかりするでごじゃる。
Goodness gracious, I've never heard of a stand selling out in such record-breaking time. Thank you, truly guys. I couldn't have done it without you all. Maybe we should set up a special yakisoba stall that runs all year round, with Suzu-chan as our exclusive chef, come poster girl, of course.
考えておきます。
Suzu forces a smile as she accepts her drink. At first I thought he was just joking, but on second thought he actually looks pretty serious. Sorry, just give us a short break. After that we'll clean up here and come help at the cabana as planned. Oh no, don't worry about it. I never expected y'all to sell out so quickly anyway. Plus, you've all been working non-stop since opening, right? The fireworks are gonna start soon, so relax and enjoy them.
いいですか？
Oh, of course, but could I also ask you kids to help me clean up at the cabana in addition to the stall after the fireworks are over? Of course! Thank you, sir. Right then, see you all later. The manager takes the money and scurries off.
海の家、手伝わなくて大丈夫だろうか。大丈夫って言ってくれてるんだし、甘えちゃおうよ。後片付けとか頑張ればいいっしょ。
そうですね。せっかくですし、お言葉に甘えさせていただきましょうか。
それじゃあ花火見に行かないか？少し離れた場所にいいところがあるんだ。
もしかして昔よく行ったあの大きい岩のあるところ？
ああ、久しぶりに行ってみないか？
我が輩はここで店番をしておるので、皆は花火を見てくるがよい。
What? You're not gonna come with us, Press?
全員が全員屋台を離れるわけにはいかないだろう。皆で楽しんでくるとよい。
Press, thank you. I bow to Press as I accept his generosity. He may be a hopeless mobile game addict, but at heart, he's a pretty kind.
素直に言うと、我が輩疲労して一歩も歩けぬ。
I take that back. He's just another nerd who's terribly out of shape. We'll buy you an energy drink or something on the way back.
頼む。あと、課金用にゲールグカードも。
Elguk Yalp? What's that? Sorry, but you're gonna have to buy that yourself.
もう一歩も歩けねえ。じゃあ引き継いで行こうでござる。
We leave Press behind with the stall and start heading to our fireworks viewing location.
いやー、それにしてもすごい行列だったな。なんとかさばききったけど。
お腹すいた。
あれ、ゼリードリンク飲んでなかったっけ？
飲んだけどちょっと足りなかったかも。
全身運動だったからな。そりゃ腹も減るだろう。
Sorry, could you guys go on ahead and save us a spot? We'll go grab something to eat from one of the stands.
いいよ。特等席確保しておくから任せて。
I mean, I'm pretty sure the best seats are already taken at this point. Feel free to try though.
すでにいる人が急にいなくなってしまったら、その場所にスライドインしても大丈夫ですよね。
Maho, make sure Kisu-senpai doesn't kill anybody.
オッケー、任せろ。
そんな真似しませんよ。多分、おそらく、maybe。
Maho, please! You're the only one I can rely on.
オッケー、任せろ。
ひどいです。私がそんな乱暴なことをすると思われているなんて。シュシュ。
そのシャドーボクシングは邪魔な先客を排除するための予行練習とかじゃないですよね。
Soon enough, our friends disappear into the festival crowd. Good work today, Suzu.
兄さんも手伝ってくれてありがとう。
We are both feeling great. Our yakisoba was the talk of the festival, sold out in record time, and the manager is giving us a break to watch the fireworks. We've been making yakisoba since this afternoon, but we haven't had any time to actually eat anything ourselves. What do you want to eat, Suzu? Anything you want, I'll pay.
兄さんが食べたい。
What are you, a pervy old man? I can't hold back that remark, nor can I believe those words just came out of my cute little sister's mouth. Are you actually hungry, or were you just messing with me?
大丈夫。焼きそば味が安定してるか時々味見して確認してたから、むしろお腹いっぱい。
So you told everyone you were hungry because...
世の中には嘘も方便という言葉があるよね。
So you were lying.
怒ってる？
Of course not. I pat her on the head. There's some fatigue in her expression, but she still manages to give me a bright smile. Then she wrinkles her brow. What's wrong?
私、ソース臭くない？
She starts sniffing the sleeve of her yukata. She was standing in front of the grill the whole time, so I imagine there's at least some smell stuck to her clothes. Well, if you do, I sure can't smell it, and even if you do, I'd smell the same, so who cares?
そういう意味じゃなくて、ソースの匂いのする女の子って嫌じゃない？
Heck no, I'd love it. Men love sauce. Nothing manlier than some good old sauce.
ソース味の妹でも。
She stares at me timidly, but with a clear expectation in her eyes. And oh boy, am I gonna live up to that expectation. Sure, fine by me. Sounds delicious. There's a more secluded place over there. We hold hands as we walk away from the hubbub of the festival. And when the shade of the tree surrounds us... Suzu!
兄さんの味。
Well, looks like it's time for another cut. I'll see you in a second.
さっきまで外って暑いなって思ってたのに、なんだか涼しく感じるね。
Yeah. We huddle together in the bushes, feeling washed out after having sex. Her eyes narrow blissfully as I stroke her still flushed cheeks.
兄さん、
What is it?
私、今すごく満たされてる。
Does your warmth feel love?
ぶん殴るよ。
I'm sorry. I can tell she's serious, so I immediately apologize.
もうそうじゃなくて、
Her eyes narrow and she leans on my shoulder, smiling.
友達と先輩に恵まれて、新しい家族に出会えて、兄さんに愛してもらえてる。こんな幸せ、世界中のどこにもないよね。
I see. Every day is so much fun, and I know that won't change, because I'll always have my sweet little sister with me.
ありがとう、兄さん。私、兄さんの妹で本当によかった。
I'm the one who should be thanking you. So, thank you, Suzu. My girlfriend is my blood-related little sister. Right now we are dating in secret, but we may someday have to tell our friends and family. Even so.
こちらこそありがとう兄さん。
As I hold my sister's small hand, I get the feeling that we'll be able to overcome any obstacles life throws our way.
ずっとずっと私の大好きな兄さんでいてね。
At that moment, a firework explodes overhead.
始まっちゃった。
Suzu and I look up at the night sky as the fireworks explode into a bright array of colors. Even if we ran now, we wouldn't be able to make it to the others before the fireworks are over.
だね。
She nods and snuggles up to me. I can feel her warmth through my side as I look up at the sky. The fact that we are watching these fireworks together makes them far more beautiful than any I've seen before.
綺麗だね。
Sure are. It's just me and my girlfriend. We continue to cuddle and watch the fireworks. These past few weeks have been some of the best in my life, and I hope that our happiness continues into eternity.
駆け出して見上げた青い空に透きてこぼれた気づいているかな君は帰り道いつもの景色変わらない毎日だけどそれなりに気に入っていたんだ輝く未来を見つめるようなまっすぐな瞳眩しかったそんな君に今片思い中そっと影に手を伸ばす変わらない日々に吹き込む風に何かが変わってく気がしたんだあの時伸ばした手の先には君がいるこれから二人で見上げた夏の空に好きって伝えた恋の魔法でね笑い浮かべた君の頬にキスをした世界は輝いてる二人の夏恋始めようずっと夏恋しよう
Several years later. Long time no see, Mom. I mutter a soft greeting as I place the bouquet of flowers atop the small grave. Mom's grave recently got moved to our town because there was no longer anybody to take care of it in the previous graveyard. This means that we can now visit her grave more frequently.
久しぶりだねお母さん。あんまり来られなくてごめんね。
Standing next to me is Suzu. There's a silver piece of jewelry glistening on her left hand's ring finger. It's the wedding ring I gave her. After saying our greetings, we begin cleaning her grave in silence. The dirt isn't too bad, so we get the work done in a few minutes. Someone must have been coming here to clean it regularly. The thought that it might be Dad flashes across my mind, but I keep that to myself. After finishing with the cleaning, we pick up our stuff and leave the graveyard. Both of us stay relatively quiet. In fact, we make the journey in silence until Suzu eventually says something to me.
私ね、お母さんのこと恨んでた時があったんだ。
Huh? Her sudden confession takes me by surprise. Suzu, however, smiles like she expected the reaction and continues speaking.
兄さんと離れ離れになって私すごく寂しかったの。おばあちゃんの家で過ごすようになってからお母さんは朝早くに出かけたら夜まで帰ってこなくて、おばあちゃんたちが私を見て心配そうな顔をしてるのも辛かったから。
This is a section of Suzu's past that I had no idea about. As far as I remember, the time Dad and I spent together before he remarried was pretty fun. We built up a sense of solidarity between us as fellow men. But Suzu's experience was much different. Her dream of seeing me once more was the sole thing that kept her going through the pain and hardship.
だけどね、今ならわかるの。誰かを好きでい続けるのにはすごい勇気とたくさんの努力が必要なんだって。二人が離婚した時、お母さんはお父さんのことが嫌いになったから離婚したんだと思ってた。でもお母さんはお父さんのことを本当に嫌いになりたくなかったから離婚したんだと思うの。お父さんのことを信頼してなかったら兄さんをお父さんのところに置いていくなんてしなかったと思うから。
Yeah, I agree. Our parents' relationship may have deteriorated, but they never fought in front of us, not even once. I know they didn't want us to see something like that. I feel like I can now sort of understand their logic in splitting Suzu and me between them.
私がお母さんの気持ちを理解できたのはきっと兄さんと一度別れたからだと思うの。あのままずっと一緒にいたら私は兄さんに甘えることしかできない弱い女の子のままで、兄さんのお嫁さんになるなんて夢のまた夢だったから。だから私お母さんにすごく感謝してるの。私は兄さんの妹として産んでくれたことを。
Suzu. After that, she falls silent. My mouth opens and closes multiple times as I waver over what I should say.
あー、だから二人とも重い、ヘビー、重い。昼ドラ的展開は嫌いだっつってるでしょ。
What? Nanaru suddenly appears behind us, hooting and hollering, completely ruining the mood.
出かける前から二人とも重い、暗い顔してるから気になって様子を見てたらこれですよ、これ。
You followed us?
もしかしてナナルずっと私たちの様子見てたの？
違うし、ペケモン探しにちょっと外出したらお兄ちゃんとスズを見つけたから声かけただけだし、墓掃除してるところをじーっと見てたとか、そんなストーカーみたいな真似するわけないじゃん。
You lying little shit, you totally stalked us, didn't you? Neither I nor Suzu told anyone that we were visiting the grave. Either way, the fact that she followed us means she was worried about us. It seems like she always is in some way or another, now that I think about it.
ありがとうナナル。
ありがとうって、私別にお礼言われることなんてしてないし、ペケモン探してただけだし。
Haha.
やめてよ、その生ぬるい視線。気持ち悪いな。
After grumbling one last complaint, she puts her foot forward and leads the way for us. Even though her back is facing us, Suzu smiles for her.
ナナル。
She quietly, gently calls her name.
何？
Sensing that something's up, Nanaru stops and turns around. Suzu then opens her mouth and closes her eyes in bliss.
ありがとう。私のお姉さんになってくれて。私 ナナルの妹になれて本当によかった。
私はそんな。
I hate to interrupt, but you're clearly the older one, Suzu, unless you want to claim Nanaru's smarter than you.
そこ否定しないでよ。いい話で終わらせてよ。
You clearly want to, even if you weren't gonna. Why are you always trying to work your way into the older sister position anyway?
誕生日的に私の方が早いんだから仕方ないじゃん。
We walk the road home, all the while squabbling like usual. We used to walk this route together all the time when we were still in school, but now that we've graduated, we don't get the opportunity very often.
もうこんな時間じゃん。もうお兄ちゃんがチンコタラタラしてるから B 系のみんな家に来ちゃってるんじゃない？
What was that about my dick?
気のせいでしょ。私先に帰って2人の分のごちそう食べちゃおっかな。
待ってナナル。
待たない。
She runs off, her face bright red. We haven't been going places with her much lately. She's probably feeling a little left out. We only have a limited amount of time left before we move out of this town. We've decided to start a new life in a city a little way away from here. The whole B-team crew is stopping by our house today to throw us a farewell party.
忙しい。
Nanaru is the organizer of the party and seems to be forcing herself to keep her distance from us. Suzu and I exchange smiles as we watch our little sister try to mask her loneliness. Haha. We share a small laugh as we watch her go. Suzu and I are brother and sister, related by blood. No matter our best efforts, we have no way of predicting where our future is headed. Even so.
行こう兄さん。
As I look at my sister beaming and outstretching her hand towards me, I get the feeling that everything's gonna be alright. Because not only am I her boyfriend, I'm her older brother.
これからもずっとずっと一緒だよ。シュキッとシュキッという三角恋愛。
And that was Suzu's route of Sankaku, Ren'ai, Love Triangle Trouble. And next time, we're gonna do the two sub-routes of this VN. Akane's route and Kara's route. Thanks for watching everyone, and have a nice day. Bye bye.